In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the details of the $900 billion package, and it does look like we will be getting a stimulus check. However, in exchange for that is even shorter extensions of PUA and PEUC. So if you're interested in the details of the bill, then definitely keep on watching. So I'll go over the details as well as I will go over a frequently asked questions. In case you're new to my channel, I do go live on this channel every single day, Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will go ahead and answer a frequently asked question at the end of the update. So, not sure if you heard, but the job report was in last week. 1.4 million people filed new unemployment claims, which has been the highest in the past couple of weeks. I think last week was 850,000. So we're up by 500,000 new claimants. So obviously the unemployment situation is definitely not getting any better, which only should signify Congress that we got to get something passed. So there is a government shutdown deadline tonight at midnight. So chances are they probably won't have a bill passed by then. So what they're going to have to do in the meantime is pass another bill to prevent the government from shutting down tonight at midnight. So if you see anything about a bill being passed, that's probably what it is. So they are looking for negotiations for the unemployment stimulus bill to go on until this weekend. So Chuck Schumer is saying that an agreement is near, and this is from Mitch McConnell. We need to complete this work and complete it right away, talking about the proposed bill. The Senate is not going anywhere until we have a COVID relief out the door. In the meantime, we're going to stay productive. So here are the current updates, and every couple hours this changes, so definitely stay tuned. So as of a couple days ago, PEUC and PUA were extended from January to April. Then as of last night, they were extended till March. As of this morning, or maybe late last night, PUA and PEUC have been cut down to 10 weeks. That's what the latest is. Again, anything could change. So I was a little shocked to hear that. The extra $300 on top of your state unemployment. So whether you're on regular unemployment, PEUC, PUA, or extended benefits, you would also get an additional $300 on top of that. Unfortunately, actually I'll get that in a second. Unfortunately, this will not be retro it will not carry back to the fall months. So there's no retro pay, unfortunately, which is a shame. Now, Republicans are also seeking to require beneficiaries from the federal unemployment benefit to receive at least $100 per week in state unemployment benefits, but Democrats have rejected that proposal, according to someone in the room. So what that means is if you are currently earning less than $100 a week in unemployment, you would not be eligible for that additional $100 weekly boost, which I think is absolutely does not make sense to me. So that's where we stand with unemployment. So now let's get on to the stimulus check. So as it stands now, $600 would be given to every American that has a Social Security number. $600 would also go towards children. Now, the good thing about this bill versus the CARES Act is this $600 does include adult dependents. So whether you have a child in college or maybe a senior citizen as one of your dependents, they would also collect a check, which is new from the CARES Act. So that's good. And the income thresholds are the same as the CARES Act, except, they're exactly the same. And then any couple earning over $150,000 will eventually be phased out. Same thing with a single person earning over $75,000. It'll eventually just phase out. So Thune suggested Wednesday that lawmakers may seek to prevent people on unemployment benefits from also receiving the $600 stimulus payments. So what that means is he was trying to prevent people that were on unemployment to receive a stimulus check. I guess just to make the bill a little smaller. But he appeared to back off of that proposal yesterday. So that's good. So they have a feeling that it's not even going to be part of this agreement, which is great news and which is different from news that we got yesterday. Now, one thing I want to make clear is, and I've been getting a lot of questions regarding this on my live stream, is this bill will apply to every single state that is part of the United States. So people have been asking me if this particular bill applies in their state, and the answer is yes. Now, the question is, how do we go about receiving this benefit if this bill does pass? The answer to that is, I'm not quite sure yet. In some states, you may require to have to reapply. In other states, you may just receive notification in the mail. Hopefully, they would automatically enroll you into the program and you don't need to do anything. But bottom line is, definitely stay tuned to this channel because I will definitely find those details out. The state in which I live in, which is Pennsylvania, they do a really good job communicating that information to their claimants. However, the hard part is for the states to get the information from the federal government, which I know was an issue from the CARES Act. You know, we knew that claimants in Pennsylvania knew that we were qualified for a program, but the state was still waiting for those details of information before they can actually implement that into their systems. So hopefully, when the bill does pass, hopefully it'll definitely pass by next week, the federal government will be diligent and will be giving that information to the states very quickly, so then the states can implement the changes into their specific programs. As we know, these unemployment programs are very old, and I can't even imagine the programming that goes behind it. But bottom line is, the sooner the states get the information, the sooner that we can get paid. Another question I've been getting is, when will we get paid? When will we expect to receive the money? And it all depends on how quickly the unemployment developers, well, it's not necessarily on the developers, I don't mean it like that, but it all depends on how quickly the states can get their systems up and running. So, you know, some states are more prepared than others, which is a shame, because even though the bill could get passed before Christmas, it would be effective beginning of January. It could still take a couple weeks before the states are able to actually pay out. So hopefully it won't take up too much time. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was beneficial. And again, if you have nothing else better to do, hop in, come back to the channel 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we could chat all about unemployment. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.